We are so back! Earlier this year, Pokémon made the announcement that they would officially be shutting down the Pokémon TV app. This was a means through which fans could officially watch dubbed episodes of the Pokémon anime. It had its quirks and shortcomings, but it was definitely a nice resource to have. And now months later after the shutdown, we finally have the debut of a brand new Pokémon TV YouTube channel that is set to be the replacement. And as of yesterday, it's finally ready for the public to view. Back in my video discussing the shutdown of the original Pokémon TV app, I brought up the fact that rather than maintaining this dedicated platform, it would make the most sense for them to instead run a YouTube channel where they could host older episodes. I totally called it. My reasoning was that they seemed to be fine with the episodes being available for free, mostly older episodes. And also several other kids shows in anime from the 90s and 2000s have done the same thing. Also consider the fact that new children spend most of their time on YouTube anyway, so it was just a matter of meeting your audience where they are. Well, why don't we take a look at the brand new Pokémon TV and check it out. Yes, I am doing a YouTube channel review. It makes sense because the predecessor was a dedicated app. And right off the bat, I think maintaining the branding was the perfect choice. Using the same logo and nice cool colors in the background actually makes it stand out from the other official Pokémon YouTube channels, while also calling back to what many fans would be familiar with. And the thumbnails are nice and clean as well, choosing a still that properly encapsulates the subject of the episode and maintains the branding. The original app would use a rotation system which varied over the years. Toward the end, entire seasons would rotate, with the original series and the latest two being evergreen. So far, from the first day, it looks like we're going in order. For most of that first day, they would upload an episode or two every hour on the hour, until we had about 8 total, starting from season 1 of the Indigo League. So I'm assuming that'll be the norm, maybe not 8 episodes a day, but definitely a lot at a time. On one hand, this is kinda cool because it gives you the chance or the excuse to watch the anime from the very beginning. And then of course they're organizing everything in playlists that will serve as the archives from which you can just watch the episodes you want when most of them are online. But that means if you're a Diamond and Pearl fan, it's gonna take a while. But for the most part, I'd say it's going well. I'm glad they didn't just dump dozens of episodes at a time in the subscription feed, but the fact they're utilizing the subfeed at all is advantageous. For those of you who don't know, you can upload a video and make it public without publishing it to the subscription feed. So hypothetically, they could have dropped every episode they wanted to and then sent out some announcement. Though I think it's best for the overall growth and continued viewership of the channel to go about things the way that they are. Yeah, I'm happy with that model for now. I think eventually we'll catch up pretty quickly, and it's a way to keep viewers interested in episodes as they drop. We're not entirely sure how often they'll be adding new episodes, but maybe one a day for the time being could work out and they just start it off with like a bunch of them at once. Otherwise, 8 episodes every Friday is also acceptable. From the channel description, they're also planning to do live streams and compilations, and they've posted a YouTube short, so that's great to see they're taking advantage of the features the website has to offer. Meanwhile, over on the official Japanese YouTube account, they've actually been uploading the recent anime episodes after they air. Well, they've been doing this for a while now, but they had always been region locked up until the other week. But I can only see this week's episode and not last week's. I think they might private it after a certain amount of times or set it back to being region locked. I don't know, this one's a mystery that's still unfolding. But we're still kinda far from official subtitled releases. The auto-translated subs are very clunky, but when a video has been up for a while and the community can add better subtitles like with the more recent Pokétunes, then they're pretty reliable. I would just say to keep an eye on things over there. But overall, I'm glad that Pokémon seems to be embracing YouTube as a platform when it comes to their anime. Oh, also if you want me to talk about the more recent Pokétunes, let me know, I'll figure something out. When it comes to serving as an easily accessible archive for the older anime series, YouTube does the job. We get to watch it for free, they get some ad revenue on a production that's already been paid for, and most everyone is happy. Like I said, I really wanted Pokemon to learn a lesson from other shows like Yu-Gi-Oh! And maybe the next thing they can learn is to also include options for the Japanese audio with English subtitles for the older episodes. While Yu-Gi-Oh! Does have some episodes on YouTube, the first 4 series are also available on their official website, and you do have the option to choose between the English dub and the Japanese sub. And yeah, you can watch them for free as long as you don't mind the same dang Fruit Loops commercial over and over again. I was going through some of these episodes for a recent video on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, so those are just some thoughts. Anyway, that is where we currently stand with Pokemon TV, and in my opinion, this just might be the best it's ever been. We are still in the early stages, but when there's a solid library of episodes, it'll be great. I just hope they don't ever decide to stop or take them down for whatever arbitrary reason. That's always my fear. So let me know what you think in the comments below about the new Pokemon TV and which episode you're excited to see when it drops. For now, I've got my Saturday morning cartoons taken care of for the foreseeable future. Thank you to every channel member for your continued support, including the Great Gators, Psychic Jalen, Brian7942, Dusty Gogo, Taxco6942, Astor L4 Hito, Timeless Moron, Fancy Orange, Siakar MA, Sora Baker, Dejorant, Matthew Kelly, Mobile Empire, Ezra, Forfeit Ion, Mugshot Cat, Pastel Blood, Accidental Creation, Jamie Jensen, SB Jump, Castform7, Victor Bryan, Alex Switch Shiny Hunts, Tyler Hopper, Lockadox, Koi13, Cemetery Hill, Cosmo Zero, Rainfrux, Cheese at 62, Gator Kid 509, TF, Mathiclock 947, Taijiri by Justin R, Phantom, and Quago. If you would like to support, see your name here, get access to emotes for comments, live streams, sometimes early videos, and the members only podcast, you can become a channel member today. You can also follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky as well for more memes. Anyway, this is GatorX, and I'll catch you all later.
Cliffhanger week on Pokémon! Brock is turned into a doll, these Gyarados want to eat Pikachu, and Ash has been turned into a ghost! Will everything be okay? We don't know!
What?
We don't know! The episodes all ended before we could find out what happened!
But I want to know!
Right! Tune into Pokémon Cliffhanger Week to find out, starting Monday morning!